I'm the Tin Woodman of Oz, and I'd like to tell you a story of a wonderful adventure which befell me and some of my good friends in Oz. It all began on the day the Royal Convocation and Convention of Oz was held in my castle. As Ozma was just going to call the Royal Convocation and Convention to order, she paused and began listening to the sound of a boy singing a beautiful song. We all listened.
I keep on searching for true love.
The boy was about 16 and dressed in a strange but colorful way.
I am known as Wooth the Wanderer, and I have come through many travels and by roundabout ways from my former home in a far corner of the Gillikin country of Oz. I must find the girl in my song.
You have never seen this girl except in your dreams?
Never.
Then how can you be sure that she lives?
I just know.
Please, hand me my oil can. I deserted the girl that I love, and that's why your song and story touched me so.
Oh, there's nothing to prevent you from seeking out Nimiami now.
So bright and early the next morning, our little party set out, heading first for the Munchkin country, where it was hoped that Nimiami still lived. The next morning, we started off again, and soon found a strange sign which read, "All strangers are warned not to follow this path to Loonville." There was a whole group of loons playing together. When they spied us, they all rushed forward, running and bounding with tremendous speed. There were so many of them, they swarmed all over us and bound us up with vines. They dragged us to see their king, whose name was Bao. He condemned us to be punctured. Woot grabbed the thorn and began sticking loons right and left, all of which popped and collapsed. When the rest of the loons saw what was happening, they rolled away, and in a jiffy, Woot had us unbound and free. Soon we reached the rolling lands, until finally we came to a higher hill than usual, and on reaching the top saw a cup-shaped valley, in the center of which stood an enormous castle. It was quite dark in the hallway, but we stumbled forward toward where we saw some light, and soon came to a door, which led into an enormous chamber. The giantess said in a deep voice,
"I'm more of a Yookahoo than a witch. And of course you know that Yookahoos are the cleverest magic workers in the world."
I'm Mrs. Yoop, a Yookahoo, a Yookahoo, that's who. I'm Mrs. Yoop, a Yookahoo, a Yookahoo, that's who. Who am I? Why, I'm Mrs. Yoop. I said Yoop, of course. Yes, Mrs. Yoop.
Indeed, I'm glad you have come, for my life here is rather lonely, since I transformed Polychrome, the daughter of the rainbow, into a canary bird.
"How did you manage to do that? Polychrome is a powerful fairy."
One day after a rain, Polychrome danced off the rainbow and fell asleep. The sun came out and drove the rainbow away. And before Polly wakened, I transformed her into a canary bird in a gold cage.
She turned me into a tin owl. Then she turned the scarecrow into a small brown bear. Then she turned the cowardly lion into a mouse. Finally, she turned Woot into a green monkey. Then she went into her bedroom and brought out Polychrome in her golden cage.
I am now going out for my morning walk.
If we could get to Glinda the Good, who is the most powerful sorceress in Oz, she might find a way to restore us to our natural shapes. Let's start for there at once.
Look! It's Ozma in the red wagon, pulled by the wooden sawhorse.
Hello, all my good friends. I've been watching you in the magic television set. I came at once to see if I could help.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How can I ever thank you, Ozma?
Yeah, Ozma. It was very mousy being a mouse, and yet I'll be a better lion for the experience. Suddenly, Woot's eyes fell on Polychrome, and she saw him for the first time as a boy and not a green monkey.
No need to wander.
No need to wander.
At last I found her. Two hearts together. Our dream for two.
Tin Woodman, will you continue your search for Nimiami as well?
I think I shall. The next day we started off again. Suddenly we heard a strange roar.
May I introduce myself, Your Highness? I'm the Cowardly Lion of Oz, but I'm full of courage now. I love you, great lady. Will you marry me?
Don't mind if I do.
Would you mind, Tin Woodsman, if we left your party?
Not at all, Lion. Now that you've found your mate and happiness, that's what we're looking for. So the two of us pushed on, finally coming out of the dark forest into a beautiful meadowland. And out marched a huge beast with a thick, leathery skin and a surprisingly long neck.
I smell straw, and I'm a hippo giraffe who loves straw and eats all he can find.
Why don't you be a good guy and stretch your neck across the ditch and help us over to the other side?
If you'd allow me to eat the straw with which your friend is stuffed.
It's the only way, Emperor. Give him my straw and carry the rest of me with you across the ditch.
The hippo giraffe helped us across the ditch. I quickly cut enough hay to stuff the scarecrow again, and we went on our way up the slopes of Mount Munch. We saw a small castle. Marching back and forth in front of the castle was a tin man like myself, but a soldier. Good morning, sir. I'm the Tin Woodman of Oz, and this is my friend, the Scarecrow of Oz.
Well, then you're the man I'm guarding Nimiami from. At last you're here so I can kill you.
It was a terrible fight. I heard a cry from the Tin Castle, and there was Nimiami at the window crying, "Help me, Tin Woodman!" With that, I began fighting with a fury I did not know I possessed. I didn't kill him, but I securely bound him to the gate of the castle and then rushed inside. I love you, Nimiami. Will you marry me?
Oh, yes, yes.
Who is that tin soldier outside?
His name is Captain Fighter. After you left me, Tin Woodman, I missed you so much that I asked the tinsmith to make me a man of tin like you. The witch caught sight of us and put two thoughts into the soldier's head, that he should keep me prisoner and that he should kill you, Tin Woodman.
If I hadn't heard you cry out, I think he would have killed me.
I think we should start for the Emerald City at once.
The journey seemed short compared to the one we had just taken. To celebrate the marriages of Woot and Polychrome, the Cowardly Lion and the Lioness, and Nimiami and myself, Ozma made an announcement.
I'd like to present the Scarecrows of Oz.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Ozma.
So, our wonderful adventure ended with yet another marriage. We all lived happily ever after.
At last I found you. Found you.